From the Forest region, we present to you this edition of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament. And here we are in the second round, and therefore it's a four-person race between the number 6-seeded Random Effect, the number 27-seeded Alsoa, the number 38-seeded Magic Friends, and the number 59-seeded Paratroopa. Hey all friends, I'm Adirondack Rick, being joined by the Cookie Lady herself, CD Improv. How's it going?
Pretty good, though I'm a little confused what cookies are doing in the forest.
They're there for the bears and also for the bunnies, I guess. I don't know. And birds.
Well, okay, also it would be nice, so there we go. I mean, I'm not the Zelda seed, so we'll be perfectly fine.
We just know after last night, those cookies are not for Krim.
No, Krim is off the cookie list for a while.
Anyways, we've got this match here, and on the top you have your your true players here who had the first round bye. You had Random Effect, and also on the bottom you have the two that had to go through the first round, Magic Friends and Paratroopa. We are off, and we're in the forest, aptly named.
Yay! We're on a picnic or something. We're kind of at a weird starting screen. You don't have direct access to a lot of open caves. You got to work your way up and around and hope the enemy set isn't too terrible.
So far we see Lionel's, we see Octoroks.
We've got, I think, 72 for, is that arrows on Random Effects side?
Yep, that's 72 for the arrows that we've seen. The other thing with that I'm noticing is that the 10 is the small secret. How vanilla. We do have a gorilla, so that's two things that are going to be throwing things at you, which is one of the things that I kind of dislike when you have an overworld with multiple things that can throw things at you.
Oh, I mean, you gotta be able to dodge everything. Alright, but it looks like we've checked the immediate open caves. We haven't really found anything for free. They're gonna hopefully head up towards these Armos statues. We've got 3 chances on this side of the world, 2 chances on the other one. Maybe it'll be something shiny or a boomerang.
I mean, you hope to get something nice out of all this, but
the video game is a troll and is probably going to give you a blue banana.
Well, we can rebuild it. We do have the rupees.
We do? I only see 10 on Alsoa's side. That's some really cheap construction. We had a candle shop for 62 at Vanilla 2. Hey, we got a level 3 on Paratroopa's side, though I have no idea where she was.
Somewhere in Hyrule, and there's a Dig Dogger.
Oh, Spiky.
And that Spiky is blocking a room off to the west, and we have ourselves a ladder block with 3 Dodongos. Or not, yeah, Dodongos. We're not getting through that room at this point.
I don't think we're going to get very far here in level 3, but, you know, we'll see what happens.
And more rooms that are blocked off by Spikies. Oh no, that's a Patra, never mind.
Yeah, see, Patra's not cute. Flying Saw Blade, kind of cute.
Another Patra right there. And a song reference.
I'll let you sing that one.
I'll pass, but some free bombs for Random Effect. He'll take those.
Yay. Also, I was heading up to the last of the open... Oh, almost the last of the open caves. Finds a money-making game. And sadly, Paratroopa is going to take a death here in this level 3. You got to be wondering if she's just going to leave now, come back later.
Alright, so the Armo seats of level 2 turns out to be where our level 3 is located this time around. So, not going to be too difficult to get back to later on once you do get yourself some supplies. We do see Paratroopa going to grab some rupees here. 38 for our mid-secret. That's a good mid-secret.
Yeah, that is not terrible, especially if you can get some of those door repairs out of the way. It'll get you enough money to buy, you know, potions, arrows, meat, all that good stuff.
We also have Staphos on the overworld too, which can be real fun. Just be glad we're not dealing with the second quest ones.
Yeah, that'd be far too many projectiles. We'd be getting lag on the overworld screens.
Yeah, just think about that. Swords and boomerangs. Free pass back to start.
Yay! Field trip! Alright, looks like Magic Friends is going to work his way down towards Vanilla 1 and the open caves near the Wood Sword Cave.
By the way, it's 22 for the door repair.
Ugh, that's a little gross.
Magic Friends over at the level 1 spot, and we see a very expensive meat for 118, very expensive candle, or maybe a little over expensive candle, or not candle, but a key for 92.
Alsoa making good use of those early secrets. He's going to go ahead and get himself a blue candle out of the shop. It means he also gets to take all the hearts from the beginnings if he feels like it.
He's also going to have a free pass back into that cave by way of that Staphos.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, Big
Ooh.
Secret 125.
All right, now that is a nice thing to have, especially if, you end up needing a blue ring.
Magic Friends has gotten to the sword first of all. That's over at the open shop that's in the grave.
Well, you have to imagine if they're prioritizing Armos items that it won't take everybody that long to get there.
Heart container is the Armos item over here, we see.
Okay, it's better than a banana. I mean, you can't make bread out of it, but
I mean, I don't know. Like, I would not mind a banana given some of the things we have in this overworld, at least to stun them so they don't hurt ya.
Well, true, but at the same time, yeah, I mean...
Paratroopa getting her first candle right there in the forgotten spot. Oh, that's a bad spot there for Magic Friends. Stuck on top of the tombstone.
Yeah, see, I hate when that happens, because you're just like, oh, okay, I'm going to tap the grave, and then all of a sudden, you're dead. Either that or the ghost pops out the bottom, and you just get stuck. Paratroop's going to pick up her sword, and I'd imagine she's about to get the Armos item heart here, as long as she can dodge all these things.
Yeah, just dodge the Lionel beam, and you'll be fine. You'll get to see this heart container right here. And double back around and get that for free. Or just remember that it's there and walk away.
Paratroop is making really good use of these bombs. Oh, hi, blue ring and 16 rupee bombs.
That is a very cheap blue ring at 231.
Yeah, and we got $64 pot roast, so this is pretty good. All right, she's gonna double back, pick up her heart. Oh dear, look out! Oh,
she's fine. She's fine.
Just get off the screen. Sorry, but you have to imagine she's gonna go check and see what is at vanilla. I want to say it's 5 or 6, and then the grave.
Vanilla 6 would be the answer there, as Magic Friends stumbles across level 3. I don't think Magic Friends has been in here just yet. We see random effect inside the vanilla level 5. Alsoa taking a death over at the top of the waterfall.
All right. Well, you hope that Alsoa is going to hopefully start looking for that Armos item. Maybe think, hey, I need a thing. It's been about 7 minutes in.
19 rupee heart, and random effect says, no, you liners are not going to kill me like this.
Yeah, see, I won't dear. I would have liked it if he got in for another one, though.
19 rupees, well spent. Although this screen, this is why Alsoa took the death. This is not a fun screen to be on. We found level 5 over at the desert shop, and random effect says, nope, I'm not surviving this onslaught. I'm going back to start.
All right, Magic Friends is going to give this Patra a try. He's in a fairly decent room for this. There's no floor turrets. There's nothing shooting at you. There's no obstructions.
And if you do this well enough, you might even set up for a Kanana key, but that's the least of your thoughts at this point in time when it's Expando.
Yeah, mine would just be, okay, please let me hit the right one. Please let me hit the right one.
Please get me away from these. Please get me away from these. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Good job, Magic Friends, getting some dodges in there. Did he get it stuck? No, we're still doing really well. Go, Magic Friends, go.
He may have gotten it. He's got this one. Now the question is, can you get rid of Patra right next to the door? The thing is, you don't know how many HP this Patra is. And it looks like he's trying to line up for this Kanana key.
And you really don't want to take a bop. You can only take, I think, 2 hits from the Patra body at 3 hearts.
Yep. 2 puts you down to beeping strats. The next one puts you back to start.
Yeah, so you gotta be really careful about this.
You got it. And there's a heart container there. That's solid there for Magic Friends.
Yeah, that was really, really well done. And with 5 hearts, if he finds the white sword item, he can he has a really good shot of picking it up. Alsoa gets his wood sword. He's going to find his Armos item heart. He's going to come back for that. Maybe.
Speaking of song lyrics, Paratroopa finds some in the forest.
I'm a little concerned about who's singing in the forest. I mean, is it Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
No. And Paratroopa sadly losing some rupees there in the attempt to do the money-making game, got the negative 38.
Team Middle let us down.
Random Effect is found level 4 in Candle Row.
Alright, Magic Friends is actually making pretty good use of these bubbles to avoid the hits from the floor turrets, but it's still a little frustrating to try to kill things in this room right now.
Level 9 has been located. That was the screen that we saw Magic Friends die to at the grave.
Okay, well that's not a bad thing to find. Paratrooper's gonna find take any, pick up another heart. She is also at 5 hearts.
Magic Friends trying to get through this room. This one pull voice, you don't really want to take a hug by it though, because it does 2 hearts damage. Like
well, that. Okay, but he manages to get the last hit, and he's avoiding the
need to make it out the room. There we go.
See, the nice, quote-unquote, nice thing about those bubbles is they're going to keep that room cleared as long as Magic Friend stays inside the level.
And this could be your staircase room right here, also in level 3 as well. And the push block moves absolutely nowhere, and that's not really what you wanted to see after all that clearing.
No, that's a little sad, but we do have bombs, so I'd be curious to see if either of these sidewalls opens up.
You'd love to see a map, but we don't know if we're going to get one. Random Effect finding another large secret at the vanilla start.
How much do you want to bet it's... well, I was going to say it's under the Dig Dogger, but this room can't drop, so how about it's in the ladder block room that we can't get through? I mean, Triple Dodongo, that totally says map to me.
Yeah, I think you might be right on that one.
All right, also clearing this room with the bunnies. It's going to send him up to that trolley staircase room of sadness.
I mean, the only saving grace there is the fact that you're dealing with Blue Moblin, so you get a chance to maybe get some more bombs. Also, just need to be a little careful.
Yeah, don't hug the bunny, also. This isn't Rick.
Level 6 has been found over at the south of the bridge.
And
east
we
of
give
level
it
3.
Back?
And of course, last enemy has the clock.
I mean, level 6 this early in the game is usually not something you really want to find, let alone dig, but the enemy set might not be too terrible. We got spiders. They're not even tanky.
That's kind of weird, because a lot of these seeds seem to turn into those being tanky, but you definitely do want to clear this because of the single block aspect.
And that next room over, we've got Zols. So this is, I mean, you might not be able to kill those Zols with your candle, but this doesn't look bad.
So this will be a transport staircase that Random Effect is clearing to get into. Takes us over towards the northwest corner of this level 6. Anytime I see a room with a door that's to the north that has the black floor, I always worry that's going to be your bait block or a mugger.
Yeah, the game's kind of that mean.
What in the world is this? Tektite's going down in one sword hit in Randomizer? What is this?
I don't know. It's like the game got really, really confused. It decided to be nice today.
We ain't seen everything that this seed has to offer just yet. There's the compass.
So I'm trying to think, where was this level 6 and how close was it to the wood sword?
Far away. Like, you know that spot that is just east of that level 3, vanilla level 3? That's south of the bridge?
Oh, okay. Oh, it's normally, is that a hint shop, I think? Vanilla?
Yeah, it usually tells you, I think, where the magical sword is in vanilla.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, hopefully, I almost hope that Random Effect decides he's going to leave because he's quite a bit of distance away from his sword still.
The way I think that Random Effect is going to route this, he's got that one bomb, and I think he wants to save that for the southwest corner. and he'll loop around over towards the grave where he'll finally get the sword.
Yeah, that would make sense. That's always a bomb spot that you hate to leave behind if you can help it.
Speaking of magical sword, there it is over here on the coast for Elsoa.
Oh, and a screen full of Lionels. Yay.
I know that's not exactly what the squab is saying with that screen.
It's probably a very good thing that he's muted. It's okay. I mean, though it is really early in the game, so even Elsoa can't be that. Oh, poor random effect. Oh. Yeah, that's a Death Armos living up to its name. Oh, we got Vyres here in this level 6. This is really not a terrible enemy set, though it makes me wonder where are the Wizrobes.
Level 1, where you want the items. Level 2, where you want the items.
Where it's supposed to be quote-unquote easy?
Randomizer doesn't care.
Very true, but that's why we like it.
In theory, yes.
For the most part. I mean, who doesn't like being able to wander into a level 1, go in a couple of rooms, and there's a red ring just sitting on the floor waiting for you?
They clearly didn't see our seed from last night.
No, they did not. Level 1.
Paratroopa.
And we got a very free Triforce hiding underneath that dig dogger.
And random effect getting over into the Death Armos to find its 10 rupees. And wow, nice dodging.
Yeah, he makes it off the screen. That screen alive, only to get clobbered by some bananas. Paratroopa is going to pick up the Triforce in level 1. She was both ladder and key blocked. Oh, good job, Elsoa. See, I always feel kind of silly doing this in a race, but at the same time, this early in the game, Wood Sword and Dark Nuts of unknown HP, this is a good idea.
Doing this is better than going in, face-taking those Dark Nuts, dying, going back in, doing the Dark Nuts, dying, going back in, dying, going back in, dying. You get the picture.
I feel like that should be a song or like a dance routine or something. Like, do the dinosaur, only, do the Dark Nuts.
I went into level 4 and I end up going face first into a Dark Nut and I died, and I died, and I died. And now, while we lost half of our viewers on SpeedGaming 3, I'll let you take over.
Random effect finds his Triforce here in level 1. Now, nobody has keys yet, and there's no way to get past the ladder block. So, that's pretty much all they can do here at level 1 is grab the Triforce and go, okay, we'll be back. Also, is managing to take out a couple of different Dark Nuts. He decides, alright, I've got only 3 left. I'm gonna hop off my little safety zone. He's doing a pretty good job of isolating one and then just taking it out.
All right, moving on. Nice job, Elsoa. It is a fudge block. Survey says,
ooh.
Yo!
Well, this will take care of that Dick Dogger in a couple of different levels that we've seen so far. And if we're lucky, it's going to be what's blocking our mysterious level today.
And a quick Triforce 2. Elsoa's out of 4.
All right. Trenton GL pointing out in chat, along with a couple of other people, it turns out our white sword item is the ladder.
Which Paratroopa got, yes.
Yeah, that's a really nice thing to find this early, even though it's just a red candle off the coast, but we've already seen 2 different levels that have had portions that were ladder blocked.
I am going to say that I am very, very glad Random Effect realized what he's currently sitting at rupee-wise before touching that rupee.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious. If he runs across a blue ring shop, do we think he's actually going to take it?
It doesn't hurt. I think we do want to... Oh, so now we find out where that place that was all the way up on the top of the waterfall goes. It was one of our Take Any Roads. That's good to know.
Yeah, it's good to know, especially, well, Asawa won't know it for a while, but he took a death up there, and if he does find the rest of the any roads and he pops out there, at least he knows he doesn't have to go back up to check it.
Yeah, and Random Effect ended up just saying, nope, I'm not getting through this, and left that as a loose square. So that's good to know. When you leave it behind a loose square, you got to know the way back around to there. So I do think it's worth noting for our runners here, this is a second round matchup, which means that after all 3 races are said and done, the top 2 finishers will take on each other in a best of 3 format as we find level 3 over here in the Deadwood, or rather level 2 here in the Deadwoods.
It's a very nice pumpkin-y color. It kind of matches the bushes.
Also, we got ourselves a blue ring purchase here for Paratroopa.
Random Effect decides really not to wander through level 2, which is a good call. He's got to only have a couple of spots left on whatever he uses for tracking to find his wood sword.
Also, I will point out that Paratroopa discovered that you cannot purchase anything else, even though you have the rupees for it, while the rupees are being decreased from your count.
Yeah, the game doesn't like it in case you have an overdraft. Though it is kind of funny. Didn't somebody find out that you also couldn't shoot arrows while this is happening?
Yeah, I believe that is the case.
I want to say I saw something about that in the Discord ages and ages ago. I do like the blue ring pickup on Paratroopa's side. You've got the money, and it's definitely going to help with all of the projectiles that are being chucked at you on this overworld.
And Random Effect is opting not to, has chose to go with the bomb purchase as opposed to getting it, even though he did have the 231 to purchase that.
I mean, maybe he'll change his mind. Thankfully, he's only 1 screen away from his sword, so that'll definitely help. Also,
I like these simultaneous heart refills here in the ferries for both Magic Friends and Paratroopa.
Hey, there we go. We got a sword for Random Effect. 20 minutes in, and all of our runners have got the stabby weapon.
Hey, we just saw our bait block there in level 6.
Oh, it doesn't get to be useful today, does it?
Does not look it.
Darn. Magic Friends and Paratrooper are also going to find this level 2 at the same time. It looks like they're both going to go in and take a look around.
And we got spikies and heads. Oh my.
And bats. Bats are okay. We got a floor heart off of level 2. And a room full of your favorite bunnies.
I'm not sure these would really be my favorite bunnies, although Paratroopa is a little better equipped in order to tackle these, considering the fact that she has picked up the blue ring. And now Random Effect's going to be joining these other 2 inside this level 2 as well.
Makes sense. He finally got his sword. He's got a way to actually kill things other than the candle, because it gets a little bit slow bopping in and out of the room. Also, it finds the floor heart here in level 6.
I will note that if Also does go into this level 2, he's going to be the only one to figure out what is the story behind this dig dagger. That dig dagger could be a drop room.
Very true, because he did find that recorder in level 4. Also might come in handy here in level 6.
Yeah, might be able to pick up this Triforce that the other 2 could not.
We also haven't seen the item either, so I'm wondering if this is like the only way to go up.
We cannot get the Triforce in level 6. We need to get ourselves some sort of bow and arrows in order to do that. This could be the staircase, though.
It could be, and if you're Alsoa, this is actually really good for you because you've seen that room. You know not to come back to level 6 until you got a bow and arrows. Oh dear. What a shame. Looks like Random Effect is leaving level 2 already.
Yeah, I think the 0 keys on his key count is governing how he wants to go about this level 2 at this stage. We do get the look at this map, and it is all fully connected with each other. Name that inkblot.
North Carolina?
North Carolina certainly has changed its shape since the last time I've seen that state.
Oh, we have our tracker, Kimmy and Renekai, saying it's a stocking on the mantle for Christmas.
I'm going to
right.
say that Bite Mana in chat is kind of agreeing with what I was thinking. One state south of your North Carolina, South Carolina.
Oh, see, yeah, there we go. All right, that's what I'm trying to pick. Super Meaty Boy from Shatty. All right, that'll work too. Paratroopa making good use of beam swords to take out this bunny room. Or at least start it. Also is gonna go find level 1. He hadn't actually been here before. He's gonna try to pirouette that key door open.
They just won't go away.
The bunnies, I know, they're persistent little buggers.
Have you ever seen a bunny?
Yes, my sister has a bunny. It lives in the house. It like hops around.
So therefore you know.
Uh-huh, it used to bite me. You
That's
tried
a bad
it.
bunny.
Yes, it was not a bit. Well, its name was Whale, and it was black and white. And we used to try to give it its favorite yogurt treats. And I don't know if it just couldn't see your fingers or if it did not care. That thing was going to eat anything that was anywhere near its face. Very mean. All right, we have another heart here from Alsoa out of a take any. He is kind of getting into like the Mags check territory.
Yeah, but you start seeing somebody with 8 hearts at the 25-minute mark. You start to maybe think if that's going to be a thing. Magic Friend's taking a death inside of this level 2.
Someone in chat is mentioning that the item in level 2 was the raft. So
I don't know how we would know that, considering the fact that the raft blends in with the floor so bad.
Yeah, I know. You gotta love these levels. It's always fun when you're trying to stab a Patra or anything and you can't even see your own sword.
Saying that Paratroop ended up getting it.
Good job, Paratroopa. And it's kind of interesting to see the difference in the all the different colors. I know that Random Effect, I believe he plays on a console. Magic Friends,
Yep.
I don't remember. But it's kind of funny that everybody has a different shade of level 2.
Yeah, Magic Friends' emulator is an FCUX.
All right, also it looks like we're gonna go get a check of Recorder Lake here as he's finishing up these spots
Come
in the
on.
Lost Woods.
Hurry up, El. So get into this level 2. Let's have us have 4 runners inside level 2 at the same time.
Everybody to get the raft, which will not be blocking a single thing except for 2 door repairs.
Well, that's not going to happen now. Paratroop ends up getting the Triforce and is now done with this level 2, and also finds out that it's just an arrow shop. Although we're going to buy some. We haven't found the bow yet, but might be still a decent purchase.
Well, I mean, we already know that money is not really going to be a huge issue in this seed. He's also going to go ahead and pick up the expensive key. I kind of agree with this. He's going to up A and save with that key. And maybe I'm wondering if we're heading back to level 1?
Yeah, that's exactly where we recorded off to.
Makes sense to me. I like the safety save beforehand because this way, if this key ends up being, nothing, then you can just up A retry.
Yep, and there's the reset right there.
Now, I'm trying to remember if there was a second key door that we could get to down a little bit further.
Well, I know that the section that Paratroop is in right now took a ladder to get over towards.
And also, it hasn't been up to Death Mountain yet, so he doesn't yet have that.
Yep, there's the raft for a random effect.
Looks like he's heading into level 2 finally. Alright, I don't know if I'm rooting for the raft to be useful or not useful today.
And Magical Boomerang is the floor item in level 1.
Gee, thanks, game.
And there's the Triforce pickup for random effect.
Alright, I'm going to be curious to see if he automatically goes over to the raft spot to see what it might be.
Nope, he's going to go back to 1 as well.
Okay, this kind of makes sense. You've got 4 keys. You can open up quite a few of these doors. And there are 2 items of questionable usage in here.
But we're going to get that key back as we do another reset.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. You really don't want to waste a 100 rupee key this early in the game.
Yeah, I can't personally blame Elso for that decision.
Alright, looks like he's headed back into level 2, and at some point he will find a raft. Though I am really, really happy that at least one Spiky will not have to die in the making of this seed. Because, I mean, he gave you the Triforce for free, so he's done. Hi, TG. We sadly have not found your favorite banana just yet.
Paratroopa doing the ladder clip to, well, be face down with some Lionel beams at this stage, trying to do the clip here to get the red candle while dodging said beams. And
can't all the projectiles from the Lionels actually make it really kind of difficult to get that clip off? I mean, it's difficult no matter what.
Well, as you can see, it can't make it any fun, because if you get bopped, you get pushed back from that ladder.
Well, and even with Blue Ring, she can only take so many hits.
And she is opted to just give it up on that direction, and I think she's going to go in the opposite direction to pick up the red candle that way.
Magic Friends is going to get the Triforce out of level 2. I'm not sure if he already got the raft or not. Oh, poor Elso. Managed to pick up the floor heart here out of level 2, so he's only one away from a mags check. But then he died to the Gleeok.
And I think Elso is the only one who knows about that magical sword at this stage.
Oh, hey, level 7.
On the Coast Island, right?
I didn't see, I just saw the screen. Oh, yep, apparently. And that is a very, very free Triforce sitting on the floor in level 7.
And you're taking that and you're running.
Yeah, I would too. You don't really want to have to dig level 7. There are so many other smaller levels that you either haven't found yet or that are waiting out there. Oh, look, there's a white sword in level 1.
So, white sword, magical boomerang instead of this level 1. Random Effect feels happy about that white sword.
Yeah, that'll definitely come in handy. I mean, I don't know that I've seen a lot of things that have rolled up, but it's going to speed up your combat a good deal.
And we welcome in those coming in from the SpeedGaming 5. This is game number 1 of this second round match between Random Effect Elsoa, Magic Friends, and Paratroopa. As we wait to see who went. Oh, double raft blocked. We have a raft blocked as well.
Yeah, the raft got to be useful today. Like, actually useful. That's pretty cool.
But this second round matchup here, it is done score style the same way that the first round is. The first place player will get 4 points. The fourth place player will get 1 point. And everyone else in between gets their corresponding points. Top 2 scores, they face off against each other in round number 3 of the tournament.
Alright, so Elsoa's gonna find this room full of bunnies. I don't think this is where the raft was. I think somebody said it was in a Triforce room?
Yeah, it was out in the open in a Triforce room.
Alright, so while we do get to have some fun watching Elsoa do some very fancy footwork to kill these bunnies, hopefully he's not too far away from wherever that raft is.
And we get to see new territory inside of this level 3 complement to Paratroopa, as she has the ladder, so therefore was able to get past that one ladder block that we know of.
Well, that's always
she's
fun.
On this side of level 3, where that unfortunate end result is.
Decides to go ahead and use Go ahead and use her keys and walks face first into a Patra. Yay.
Yeah, you hope that you can get through it before every single piece of that patch respawns and starts to cause you damage, but of course, she's got the blue ring, so therefore it only does you 1 heart damage as opposed to the 2.
Yeah, it was really nice that she could actually make it through, and it turns out that the Triforce, at least on this side, is key blocked.
Oh, this could be a very interesting room here for Paratroopa, and what is that map of that level 8?
Oh, I'm gonna say, how about maybe a Caterpie or something?
Alright, sure, we can go with that.
I mean, when in doubt, guess a Pokemon or a cactus. Alright, so also continuing to clear this level 2, he's gonna find a room full of nice friendly snakes. Paratroopa is trying to get around these blue Lionels, thins the screen out a little bit. It's a good plan.
Bomb upgrade found for random effect. It's +4 for 88 rupees.
That seems pretty fair to me. And I like this answer. We have a genie coming out of a bottle from Fred himself, and any key snapped in half from Little Schmide. And a Kecleon. I like that one too, that's good.
And you have Salty Squab up in your top right corner.
Well, I mean, he's in good company with all of the bunnies.
I don't think he feels the same way.
But we could just have like a game dinner. You know, we could get somebody to cook up some bunny. We get some salty squab.
I'm not sure I want to be on this call anymore.
Magic Friends goes ahead and finds his sword. I mean, I would leave all of that up to the guys at work and just make, you know, something fluffy for dessert.
That something fluffy better have whipped cream on it.
Well, I mean, other than meringue, how else is something supposed to be fluffy?
How about a sundae?
Ice cream isn't supposed to be fluffy. Not generally.
Then how do you explain the existence of soft serve?
Well, it's ice cream that never made it into the deep freezer. See, I could give you the actual, like, chemical process. Oh, look, a raft in level 2.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K, and strange things are afoot here on SpeedGaming 3.
I mean, this is what happens when you let tired pastry chefs join you for video games. Alright, also he's gonna get his Triforce and his raft at a level 2. He doesn't know it right now, but he's gonna be thrilled when he sees that that raft is blocking 2 levels.
I don't know if he's gonna be thrilled or salty.
I don't know, but random effect gets the Triforce at a level 8, and wisely he is leaving. You don't really want to have to dig that until the game forces you to, because it's rather large and unwieldy.
Don't I know that?
And Jiggly Satan chat is suggesting that we totally need to make an AI make a recipe for an Oreo cookie cake.
I'm just gonna say no to that, just out of the sense that we've got too much going on at this point.
Aw. So Alsoa does an immediate raft check. He's gonna find out that level 8 is here. It's gonna be curious to see if he actually digs any of the items or if he just finds that Triforce and leaves. Oh, well, alright, we're not getting that right now.
Why aren't we getting that?
Well, the heart was in the middle of a chute that was going the wrong direction.
Well, then make it go the right direction.
He hasn't figured out how to get down into that room yet, and even though mags would be really, really nice to have, I don't know that he's gonna go right back there yet. Instead, he's gonna take out the trolley-faced dinosaurs and try to refill his bombs in the process.
I mean, sadly, the amount of rupees that he has would be considered nice by some, but you need a few more than that in order to pick up a bomb upgrade inside of this level. In fact, you need about, what is that, 19 more?
I don't know, that involves math, and I usually avoid that like the plague.
But also is the one that likes math.
Well, that's why I let him do all the math and then cringe when he starts telling me about how he's designing a video game. But look, he does find a way into the room to pick up that heart, avoids the dark nuts, and then gets the news about the bomb upgrade he can't quite buy.
Anyways, he doesn't get to answer the question about the airspeed of, whatever.
Another form of his birdie friends.
Do you really want to call them your friends at this point in time?
Alsoa or his birdie friends?
The keys being his birdie friends.
Well, I mean, that's just for him for later. He'll probably find it funny. Or go, what in the world is she talking about?
I think that's going to be the question for all 4 of these participants after they watch this back.
Hey, you know what? I never said I knew a lot about the game. It's alright. But also, I was doing a really great job of taking out these dark nuts in the potential push block room. Sadly, we know it doesn't actually push, though. Magic Friends is going to get his Triforce out of level 7. It'll be curious to see if he sticks around or just nopes out.
Yep, that's a no for Magic Friends. And I can't blame them for opting to say, nope, I'm done with this level. I'm out of here. Thanks for racing. Thanks for coming. We're moving on.
Yeah, see, I'm a little curious about the fact that Alsoa is walking away from that Triforce that's just sitting there, but if there's something really good in a couple of rooms away, this makes perfect sense. So that dinosaur just ate his bomb. He's a jerk.
And now he's down to 1 bomb.
Oh no!
And now, if he wasn't salty already, he's definitely probably saying a few words that are not appropriate for speed gaming airing at this point.
Which is all the more reason it's a good thing he's muted. It's okay. I have a feeling he's using various forms of Alsoa slang to describe those guys.
And I believe those words rhyme with buck.
I don't know. I think he'd be calling him, what was the weird name he calls everything when he gets mad? Alright, he's working his way up to this bomb upgrade, though. He just needs to clear a couple more rooms, and then he might be able to get some extra ammo.
Oh, that's right. He can't do it because he needs a bomb to that Dodongo room. That's it. He's done. I'm out. Bye. Thanks.
Yeah, he'll go back for that Triforce at some point later. Random Effect is going to take on this Patra here in level 3 to get the shutter door open.
I love the fact that Random Effect had every other Patrite removed off that thing at one point.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was like a little pattern. Alright, Alsoa decides to go back into level 1. This is actually kind of a good call for him because it will end up getting him the white sword if he makes it far enough.
So how important is it to take the 4 points in this race, in your opinion?
Well, I mean, they're doing 3 races. There's 4 runners. It's kind of gonna, well, I'd have to imagine it's gonna be a toss-up, but you do want that little bit of extra cushion.
Yeah, you want that little bit of extra momentum. Now, obviously, is it going to be difficult if you don't get the 4 points? Well, I mean, there's still race 2. You're not out of this thing if you end up taking a lower amount of points in this first race, but you definitely do want to start off on the right foot, especially considering the fact that you're doing 2 races back-to-back.
Yeah, that's always difficult, especially if either of them end up being, you know, a slog like last night. Because I don't think I could have imagined doing 2 races last night. That would have been, no. I would have been like, alright, I'm done. Hey, look, another Patra.
Just think of the seed bleed between the 2.
Oh yeah, I'd have been confused. I'd been checking like raft spots that didn't have anything on it, or going, hey, why can't I walk across this water? Oh yeah, I don't have a ladder. Random Effect knows his Triforce is above this Patra, so he's being really patient, trying to get it to come down into a favorable pattern here, but
and it's doing absolutely, it's absolutely doing nothing for him.
He's being a real jerk, let me tell you. And he's doing a great job dodging the floor, though. So when do you maybe take a bop from the fireball and just go?
Well, you want to make sure that you're taking a bomb from the fireball and not from the Patra.
That's right, yeah, because I think the fireball is a half a heart, and then the, oh my gosh, the Patrite, good job! Oh, good job, Ari! But yeah, the Patrite would have been 2 hearts, you'd have been dead. The bop from the force, a half heart, like a candle boost.
Using boomerang strats, their random effect is... and properly avoids the Triforce, so we don't get a Y force. Goes into this room, which he'll be disappointed to find out is not what he's looking for.
But thankfully, the Triforce isn't gonna, that room's not gonna respawn just yet. He's not up in Aang, he's not going far enough away. So as soon as he finds out that this isn't his item, he can just walk right back down and pick it up. To answer a question in chat, they're asking if technically Paratroopa is in the lead with the ladder and the red candle. I don't know if I would necessarily say it's like a definitive lead. We've got a couple of runners who have arrows. Well, we have 1 runner who's got arrows. We've got 2 runners who have the recorder. It's kind of just going to depend upon how long it takes everybody else to catch up.
And I'm going to agree with you on that one, CD, because it's really too hard to tell who's in the lead at this point in time, because there's still several things that we're lacking. Have we found all of our levels yet?
I
want to say yes, we have. We found 1, we found 2, we found 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 9's at the grave.
Okay.
So yeah, we have found all of our levels, but we have not found 2 of our key items that you need in order to beat the seed.
Yeah, we kind of need a bow and these pesky things called silver arrows.
Also taking care of the Spiky. Sorry, unfortunately not all of them get to survive.
It's okay, this one was actually blocking a shutter door, so it's his own fault. Oh, but he gave him a great present in return. Especially since this isn't the Triforce, I don't think.
Out of the pan and into the fryer.
Yeah, here you go. Have a Patra in a BMOS room. But at the very least, it's an ellipsis-y Patra instead of an expandable one, so that might work out in Alsoa's favor. And he did just pick up that white sword in level 1. Okay, looks like we get to try that again.
As you were saying?
Well, I mean, he killed Spiky. He deserved it. It's alright. Oh no. Alsoa, what are you doing?
I think he's taking revenge. What in
the world?
Is that 3?
I want to say it's Chester from Don't Starve Together. Or a Loch Ness monster. Totally Loch Ness monster.
And you know that nobody else that's been in this level 3 has seen that room that is to the left of that dash.
And that was, I think that dash, wasn't that that's the big push block. And we still haven't gotten the item here out of level 3.
So Alsoa better hope he can get some bombs, because I didn't see any bomb or open doors to that room that's under the L column.
I'd be more worried about keys right now.
Well, he might need those, yes. You're right.
We got the bomb. We got the bomb drop because level 3 is the one where the Triforce is 2 rooms up from where Alsoa was sitting. You have to walk through the Patra, and then you can clear the Triforce room.
You're right.
So he's definitely got a key to be able. He's got to get a key to be able to finish that level. All right, Magic
Friends. Yep.
Magic Friends is gonna find level 8 here and get the good news, if he didn't already, that the Raft... Oh no, he was on 7, so Raft doubly required. Gotta love that.
And what in the world is this summit? It's triple segmented.
It's a guy playing hacky sack. And yeah, that triple segment is just gross. That's just terrible. Kiki says in chat, it's a giraffe in repose.
My condolences to the giraffe.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's very comfortable rest.
Ew, those 2 rooms on the bottom are blocked by a transport staircase.
That is, wait, so now it's not triple segmented, but it's got, what, 4 sets of,
It's gonna have
stairs?
3 sets of stairs because that 2 rooms in the bottom are part of the regular level 7 design here. It's just a magic staircase that takes you to those 2 rooms.
Hey, good news for Alsoa. He's back here in level 8. He's gonna be able to buy this +4 bomb upgrade and use it to murder these Dadangas who were blocking his way earlier.
Oh yeah, he's definitely taking it out on those. Random effect collecting the Triforce in this level 7. Is he gonna go back in? He is. Now this could be big if this turns out to be something, because 2 of our 4 runners so far have noped out of this dungeon, and it could very well have something. Now, Random Effect has not seen the White Sword ladder, neither has Alsoa, neither has Magic Friend, but you're starting to run out of locations.
Really nice Kananaki in this NSU for Alsoa. Manages to get the diagonal boomerang hit on the last gel to get through the door.
Magic Friend's unfortunately taking a death and going back to start.
But yeah, I think at this point, if they still don't go looking for that ladder, this is, it's just gonna kind of maybe widen the gap a little bit for Paratroopa. Because we've seen a couple of different levels where life would definitely be easier if we had a ladder and could just walk straight across the remote room.
Or this room here that requires you to get the ladder in order to defeat these blue dark nuts.
Yeah, that is not going to be a nice room. Thankfully, it doesn't shutter you in, so maybe there's a way around it through the room to the left.
By the way, Random Effect has now found another bomb upgrade because he's up to 16.
Woohoo! We got all sorts of bombs.
And we got all sorts of staircases, and oh gosh!
That is a lovely mix. We have 3 orange dark nuts, an orange whizrobe, a blue whizrobe, and a blue dark nut.
Oh my.
Woohoo! And it's
another
just transport staircase. No!
Ew. Just take care of what you can to at least make things a little more favorable in this room.
I would almost leave one thing alive if you've already been to the room that's to the south of this, because then you can just not have to worry about re-clearing the entire thing. Oh look, there's more! There's more friends!
You're almost happy to see a man handle it, but you don't want to see a man handle in a room that you don't have a lot of room to maneuver. Nice kill!
Man, good job, Random Effect. That was
Is
that was
this
tricky.
our item?
No! I think I totally am hoping for it to be in that segment down below that you have to take the staircase to get to. Because that would be about the trolliest place the game could put it.
Whoa!
Paratroopa! Woohoo! Good job, Paratroopa. Finds the silvers here in level 8. So I don't know if there was a way around it, but you might need a ladder to get those. Because this is up and to the left of the Chevy room.
And you all know what the danger is of having a silver arrow in a dungeon that you've already got the Triforce out of.
It's, I really don't want to go back there and dig that, so let's go visit 9.
Yep. And that could consume a lot of time just to find a boomerang.
Well, I mean, it would at least be TGE's favorite boomerang, and we could turn it into banana bread. And yes, I will definitely say, guys, that is an actual advantage for Paratroopa. She right now has one piece of the puzzle that nobody else does.
2 pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah,
honestly.
that ladder, yeah.
Power Bracelet was in 7 for Random Effect. However, we know that's not going to lead to anything since all the dungeons have been found. The White Sword item has been found. So I think this is a case where that Power Bracelet might send Random Effect away from the goal for the time being.
Well, Yeah, I'd be curious to see how he routes it, though. You've got 16 bombs right now, so if you're gonna do Death Mountain, now's a pretty good time.
You're right. And Magic Friend's just trying to get through this room. Oh, you'd want that fairy so badly. There we go.
See, look, the boomerang doing good work. Whoa, just don't step off that half tile. And you gotta love, we had 3 runners in level 2 at the same time. Well, right now, we have 3 runners in level 8 at the exact same time.
Ooh, this could be another staircase room here. Paratroopa trying to take care of these blue dark nuts.
See, I think I would probably try to clip up onto the block, especially in this type of a room.
I think that's exactly what Paratroopa's trying to do, just can't get the timing in order to get on top of that thing.
Does manage to get the potion off in time. This is really good for her. And takes one of them out with a bomb, which is going to make the room hopefully go back to somewhat normal speed.
I point out this also, Paratroopa is the only runner right now with the jewelry on, with the blue ring.
Yes, she's also the only runner without that white sword yet. So
Which
it's
is
kind
crazy.
of like, I know, it was well, not free, but it was just sitting there in level 1, so. Hey, look, our song lyrics are back. Now, also, it did manage to pick up a key in level 8, which should get him to the Triforce in this level 3. And Magic Friends has a perfect amount of rupees to pick up the bomb upgrade, so he's now up for
Wooden Boomerang in 6th.
That seems like a really, really lovely reward for level 6. Now let's just hope the Triforce isn't too hard to get to.
It's Goma blocked. We already knew this.
Oh yeah, I forgot. See? I need to just start opening up my tracker on the side and marking what levels are blocked by what. Alright, Alsoa, you don't have to kill it. You just, well, he doesn't know this yet. You just have to get through it.
Okay, Paratroopa finding a room that could be our second item of this level 8. In fact, I think it is going to be our second item of this level 8.
Could you imagine if it's the bow?
Oh, it's the book.
Okay. See, I don't hate this. This gives you all the maps for all of the levels, and as we know, that we've had some really funky looking levels tonight.
All right, Alsoa making his way up here, trying to stay alive. And now Paratroopa with both items out of this level 8. Time to go claim the Triforce.
Hey, that Korea just died to the magical boomerang. That was something we did not see before.
That's good.
Yeah, especially if, you know, we need bombs later. Oh, this is not a staircase room.
No, it is not. Random affecting the bad news about this level 6. I'm not sure why Random Effect is still inside of the 6 at this point. Already haven't gotten the item. Also getting the Triforce out of level 3. Okay, so things are getting interesting here at this seed. Paratroopa with one major piece of this puzzle. Well, actually, as I said just a moment ago, 2 major pieces of this puzzle.
Yeah, this is going to be curious to see if Alsoa can get to this last item room. Or if maybe this will finally send him out looking for the white sword item.
Also, having the map is a big deal, but it's everybody's friend right here.
Yay, it's Patra! Let's get a really big shoe and squish it. I mean, we had what? Karibo's shoe is a thing?
Shout out to Super Mario Brothers 3.
Well, I mean, didn't Fred work on a Super Mario Brothers randomizer at some point?
He sure did.
Turns out we cannot get mags at minimum hearts because RE just tried.
don't think Elsoa is happy right now.
I don't think he is either. But at the very least, let's hope that this maybe sends him up to find the white sword item somewhere.
11 hearts is not enough for the magical sword.
Mean game. Oh, looks like he's actually going to do his own mags check.
And if you didn't miss it a moment ago, here it is again. 11 hearts, not enough for the magical sword.
Well, I mean, how are we supposed to file an error report if we can't pick it up until 14 hearts?
Level 6 looks like Idaho.
Like sideways Idaho, yeah. Though, okay, we find out that the boomerang is hiding here in level 6. Paratroopa is just gonna nope right out of that and continue looking for a path to the Triforce. Though sadly, she's also going to get the news that it is blocked by a Goma and we need to come back when we have a bow.
At this point in time, it's either 3 or 5 that has our bow.
Well, I don't know which one to be rooting for. We don't have very many rooms left in level 3. I mean, between all the runners, now that we've seen the map, I think that there's maybe like 2 or 3 different rooms that we haven't checked. Alright, Elsoa is bombing the countryside, so let's hope he realizes that he really might want to find that white sword item.
Let me ask you this question, putting you in the shoes of Elsoa, Random Effect, or Magic Freds. You're an hour in. Okay, yes, you've gotten some Triforces out of this thing, but on the same token, you're still missing the bow, you're still missing the ladder, and you're still missing the silver arrows. What's going through your mind at the hour mark?
Find the white sword item, because at this point I've been in enough of these levels and made absolutely no progress in these levels that something in the back of my head should be telling me you're missing something that you need in order to unlock the seat. Like Random Effect, he's headed up to Death Mountain here. Maybe he realizes that he hasn't checked it, and he's looking for that white sword item.
Paratroopa back inside of this level 1. We'll get the white sword in just a moment. Elsoa back to start. Is going to record her over towards Candle Row.
Alright, this kind of makes sense because it's closer to the Death Mountain screen scroll than he was before. I have a feeling he's heading up to check Death Mountain because he just bombed everything in the northeast that he had northeast that he hadn't looked at yet.
Elsoa buying some keys at this stage. Random Effect narrowing in on where that ladder turned out to be here on Death Mountain. And gets the third and final of the large secrets at 125 rupees. Probably will buy a key for that at some point in time.
Yeah, Elsoa looks like he is just massively clearing all of the spots he hasn't seen yet. So let's hope he's on the hunt for that white sword item.
And there's the ladder, northwest corner. My goodness.
Yeah, that was buried. We might need some more bombs. Ooh, okay. Well, we got another heart, so maybe there'll be a mags check incoming at some point.
Random Effect is not going to go ahead and check that just yet. Heading in for level 5. First of our runners to go back into level 5 after so long.
Also picked up his next heart at the same time, so maybe we'll get there at some point.
And that's why we didn't see much of level 5 early on, because we had an instant ladder block. Map there for Random Effect. Paratroopa already with the map because of the book. Name that ink plot.
I want to say it's one of those, like, hand crank thingies that you make applesauce with? Like a food mill.
I've never seen that, so I can't say.
It's okay. It basically is like a screen with like a little gear in it, and you spin it around and the blade pushes the stuff through the screen and it turns it into puree.
I think I like Fred's answer of Thomas better.
Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yeah, sure, we'll roll with that.
Well, I mean, oh, there we go. Ladder for Elsoa. He's gonna.
Oh, he's not happy with that. He is not happy with that ladder.
I have a feeling we just called the ladder a Stupenheimer quite a few times.
I believe he called the latter probably a Blankenstupenheimer. Wand in 5, bows in 3.
Woohoo!
Red
All
ring
right.
and the any key is in 9.
So my favorite item is hiding somewhere in level 9. See, oh dear. Also, takes a death to the Lionels. Though this is going to put him on the right side of the map to go back and check Mags.
Or he's going to just re-quarterback.
Meanwhile, Ari picks up another heart off the floor here on level 5.
Watch this be a 14 heart mag seed anyway.
Well, and then we file an error report. All right, also wisely chooses to go back into level 3. He's got a ladder. We know that there's a bow in here.
And here in race number 1, between these 4 contestants, 4 points on the line for the top winner. Hoping to maybe get the full effect of an advantage heading into race number 2. I don't know how you feel when you go an hour and 4 minutes in and you finally pick up that ladder and you're starting to make some traction in this seed.
Well, at the very least, when Alsoa finds the bow here, it is going to hopefully maybe push him back into maybe 8. If you're missing that many items like silvers and such, then hopefully you go back to 8. He's got to get the Triforce.
Paratroopa and Random Effect back in this level 3.
See, we've got 3 runners in level 3 at the same time. Magic Friends gives up on level 8 because he found the ladder block and is going to go check level 6 out.
And yeah, it was ladder blocked and behind these Dodongos, which at this point in time, I think these are stupid timers too for Alsoa.
Very true. These are not friends.
All right, to survive these bulls, boys, and you will have the thing that kills them.
I mean, you gotta love when the randomizer does stuff like this.
And you're probably also saying some words at that thing, but it's time for you to hit the road and get moving. Now, the problem is that Random Effect and Alsoa are sitting here without that silver arrow that sits in level 8. Now, there's still 2 items inside of that level 8 if you're Random Effect or if you're Alsoa, but I think if you're these 2, you're starting to think, we got to get moving on this seed fast.
Yeah, they have to feel like they are incredibly far behind. Alsoa is going to head into level 5, and with the ladder and the bow, he should maybe be able to get to that Triforce. Assuming there's a way that isn't key blocked. Well, alright, we might not want to hug the bats.
Why?
They might have rabies.
Good reason.
And it's not like they're Batman.
Another good reason.
Alright, Alsawa finds a bomb wall that gets him above that key door, but instead gives us another key door. And a shoot room, yay.
And more cursing.
Yeah. I think that's just going to be a thing. He's going to go ahead and use the key that the game gave him to go for this more direct path towards the bottom of the level, and this Spiky is so about to die. Spiky, you chose poorly. You stood in front of the salty squab. Alright, there we go. We got another heart here for Alsoa. I wonder if he realizes he can kill that thing. Yeah, there we go. And this is going to take him in the direction of his Triforce. And the wand.
Looks like Random Effect is going to be the first of these runners to get into level 9, but we know what Random Effect seeks in level 9 is not what's there.
Well, doesn't he still have to go back? Was he just in level 6 and I missed it?
Well, he's got to go to 6 first.
Yeah,
Get
because
that Goma, but he knows where that Triforce is.
Yeah, so he's gonna go get the Triforce out of 6, and then he's gonna be able to go into 9, unless for some reason he decides he's gonna go dig that monstrous level 8.
Well, we'll see which way he goes. I mean, 6 is not that far away from me, though I have a feeling this is just a case of we're just going to book it over to level 9. We're now an hour 9 into the seed. It's go time.
Alright, Paratroopa gets her Triforce out of level 5. This will send her to level 6, and she could be the first of her runners into level 9 with all of the required items.
Yeah, and that could be crazy here. Paratroopa could steal this one away from the top seeds of this bracket.
Go, Paratroopa, go. Sorry, guys.
Why are you sorry? I mean, this is a good thing that's unfolding behind us. I mean, the fact that you can come in here as a number 59 seed and you're possibly taking this one off a number 6 and 27 seed.
Well, I mean, it's rando. Anybody could win on any given day.
Absolutely. And there's Random Effect getting ready to screen scroll on over towards level 9. Now, for Random Effect, if you're cheering on Random Effect, you want him to find the maybe 3 out of the 4 components fast, including the 2 items of level 9.
I am a little bit sad that we did not get to see a mags check with that many hearts.
3 directions you can go to start off this level. Oh, Ganon's right to the right of the start! Oh my goodness!
All right, this is a great room to fight Ganon. By the way, I love this room. And he can bomb out, right. Yeah. Oh, all right. Alsoa gets his Triforce here out of level 5. He did not somehow manage to see the wand. Let's see if he goes back in looking for the item.
Yeah, he's going back in right now.
All right, Paratroopa on her way to level 9. She's got her last Triforce out of level 6, and she is headed in that direction.
Which means she will find that roar right as she gets to the old man.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be pretty awesome. Alsoa finds what might be the Triforce room, not Triforce, I'm sorry, the wand room here in level 5.
Yeah, there's the wand. You're still grabbing that, not knowing what your enemy set is in level 9. But you still need to go fast.
Yeah, you know what's even better? Paratroopa has the book. So not only are we going to get to see level 9 and Ganon very, very quickly, we get to see the map! Yay!
Ugh. That room that's on the far right corner of that 9 is a one-off.
I would so vote that Zelda was over there. Alright, guys, here's Ganon.
She can't be because there's that corridor staircase in that room.
Oh, I see. Here. Okay.
So that is a one-off magical staircase.
Paratroopa gets a really good stun lock here on this Ganon. She, I think only needs like one more hit. There we go.
And she's going to check this room to the south first. See if that is Zelda. She doesn't know about bombing to the right just yet. That is not her just at this second, but it is going to check these rooms over to the right.
The bomb wall doesn't open, but she does get a refill on her bombs for her trouble.
She's going to bomb over here and find out that that's a corridor staircase and the shutter door does not open. So she's not caring about that at this time. Now the question is, what about this to the north? Is this Zelda? No, it's not. All Paratroopa now is looking for is that door that now opens when you enter the room, regardless of if the enemies are in there or not. Got excited with that room right there.
All right, Alsoa is here in level 6. He's going to find that boomerang and nope right out of that. He's got to go get his Triforce. He knows that the arrows are not here.
In fact, also knocking that Triforce out of 8 according to the tracker.
He didn't. He took the. Remember, he went. It was either 2 rooms to the right or 2 rooms up, and he ended up taking that death. And then he didn't have bombs to
that could actually save also.
It really could. If he is still looking for silvers, he also picked up mags. Yay! Oh, all right, good job, Alsoa. But that could actually save him because he's got to go back into 8.
Being told that Random Effect did find Zelda. In fact, we got the compass. She's on the southwest corner.
I'm a little sad. That seems like it's going to be easy-ish to find.
In fact, Paratroop is starting to head into that direction right now. Nice black clip with the Patra.
Yep, gets into this transport staircase. Let's see where this takes her. Oh, game!
Game says no.
Alright, here comes the Triforce at a level 6 for Alsoa.
There it is. Paratrooper doing the up and A to go back to start. Magic Friend's back inside of this level 3.
Now, if Magic Friend's... He's got the map now, so he's going to be able to see where all of the rooms are. He should, in theory, continue to dig this because, from his perspective, he's still missing the ladder, the bow, and the silvers.
Doesn't have a key to get to the room to the right, and that's the room that the bow's in.
Darn. Wasn't there a key drop somewhere down here?
Well, if you're a Magic Friend and you're sharing on a Magic Friend, you're hoping that this is the key right here, but it's not. It's the compass.
Well, that's also pretty useful, and unfortunately, he needs a key to get to the Triforce as well, though.
Needs a key to get to the Triforce, a key to get to the bow. Paratrooper continuing through this level 9, going to take this transport staircase. We find that it goes... Let me see where this one goes. Oh my goodness!
Oh, see, this is just rude game. Now, Alsoa has gone back into 8. It's going to be curious to see if he stays in here to dig out the 2 items that are in level 8.
2 items in 8, 2 items in 9, 1 item in 7. I see you at least try to see if you can't locate 1 item in this 8 first.
Yeah, and those silvers, they weren't very far away from the Triforce and that Chevy room that stopped him before.
Yeah, just hope that Alsoa doesn't feel like he's behind. Paratroopa's closing in. Couple of rooms to the south, and Paratroopa could get this, but no keys. But can we go to the south here? There's a key right there, so that will help. Can go to the right here. And no shutter!
Well, alright, a little bit longer.
Paratroopa doesn't know it, but she's 1 room north of Zelda at this point. Now, she can get in from this direction. That's going to be the case. Is there a shutter to the left? There it is. And Paratroopa is going to take first.
Alright, guys, let's get your GGs in chat for Paratroopa, finishing with a time of 1:16:55.
Congratulations to Paratroopa. That was the only way in to Zelda's room as well.
Alright, Alsoa does look like he's continuing to dig items here in this level 8, which is going to be good for him, because we know the silvers are here.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see here for Alsoa if you're cheering on the bird. Random Effect, continuing to take these staircases, needs to find one of the items. There it is, the any key. Does Random Effect stay in here knowing 1 item, knowing where Ganon is, knowing where Zelda is? Looks like he's still going to dig it a little bit longer.
And GG's and welcome to Paratroopa. Well done.
GG. What? I don't know how I won this race.
Let me tell you how you won this race. You won because you had a particular item. Book for Alsoa. He says maybe, maybe no, maybe yes. But
The item.
you had the ladder early. In fact, you had that probably about
Oh.
40 minutes before anybody else did.
Oh! Okay, well, that explains everything.
Yes, and you actually dug those silvers out of level 8. Nobody else has found those yet.
Oh.
Well, because
this
they
is-
needed the ladder to be able to get
Oh.
up that far in level 8. Alsoa was trying to dig it earlier and then took a death before he could really get very far.
Oh, I guess I get to take some time off then for the next race.
Yes, you get a little bit of a break.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and I had to say, good job on the blue ring purchase. You had the money, and
Oh, yeah.
there really
Oh,
wasn't a
yes.
reason not to.
Always take that blue ring.
And there's the red ring for random effect. He now knows that the silvers are not in 9.
Now, I'm trying to think what of 7, item-wise, did he see before?
He got the
power
bracelet.
bracelet.
in 7.
Okay, so he's headed straight to 8, you'd imagine?
Yeah, I think 8's the only thing he hasn't seen yet. And therefore he goes in there right now.
Well, this is definitely going to be one heck of a race for second here.
Alsoa needs to find where these silvers are soon. Alsoa is digging out this 8.
Which he doesn't know at the moment is a good choice, but it's always hard. Like, how do you make this kind of a choice when you're all, like, amped up and you're in the middle of a race? How do you go, I'm going to stay in this really ginormous 8 instead of going to level 9?
And not just that, but you already know that there's a finish on the table, too, if you're looking at the race room.
Exactly. So does that make you think, oh, I missed an item in here, or it's in 9?
So how does it feel to claim 4 points out of this 4-person race, Paratroopa?
Oh, I thought I was going to lose, so I guess it feels surprising, concerning, because now I have to, like, try the next race.
I like this
There's the
answer.
silvers for
Okay.
Alsoa.
Woohoo! Good job, Alsoa. Now
Oh.
he just needs to get the Triforce out of 8. He's going to get the Triforce out of 7. He's on his way to 9. Can he do it before Random Effect finds the silvers in 8, though?
Gee whiz, this wasn't even close.
No,
okay.
you, well, for a while it was, up until the point where everybody just kept going back into levels they'd already visited instead of looking for that white sword item.
I mean,
Yeah.
same, but
The major turning point was when you got the silvers out of 8. That was the major turning point.
yeah, I still
Yes.
stayed a while in 8 to find the book, which actually did help ultimately.
Well, I mean,
actually,
Yeah, it's all the maps for all of the levels. Though we do have to we do have to ask about that lovely set of staircases in level 9 that basically took you all the way back to start, and then it took you to the one-off room next to the staircase you'd already been to.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that because I didn't really have a lot of keys. So I knew that any key and red ring are 9. So I kind of was like hoping to find the any key, maybe. Hopefully, get me some more keys because this is a really key-starved seed. I ended with 1 key, which is very efficient. Happy about that. I did purchase 1 key at one point. But I just, I feel like I'm starting to notice with shapes that Zelda tends to be in corners a lot. So I just beeline for like the weird corners and look for walls that I can't bomb. Once I found the wall that I couldn't bomb in the southwestern corner, I'm like, I bet Zelda's going to be here. I bet that Zelda's going to be in this narrow little part that I can't get down to easily. And she was.
That was a very good
So that
call.
worked out pretty well. 9 was not too bad today.
Yeah, the enemy set overall didn't really seem like anything was super tanky. We didn't even have Beefy Man handle us.
I only saw like 1 room of blue wizards the entire game. I didn't have to fight it.
See, that's not anything I will ever complain about. Like, there's only 1 room of Wizrobes. I'm good. This is great.
A lot of blue dark nuts. That room of requirement for was fun. I can't remember if the dig dogger actually blocked anything though.
It's actually a really good point, chat. He hasn't checked the other raft spot. Alsoa doesn't know that 7
yeah.
is on a raft spot.
Oh my gosh. Well, at least 7's fast if you go south.
Are
If
you
you
deciding
go
to
west.
Yeah, he's checking the rest of Death Mountain.
No, take the
Um,
book. What are you doing?
Yeah, Ari just completely notes
He already
out
found
on
the map in
boat.
9. He found the map in 9.
Well, never
Oh,
mind then. That's fine.
I was about to say I forgot he had found the map in 9, but yeah, I would have been like, nope, I'm taking the book. That's mine.
So random effects to look for silvers.
He is,
Yeah,
and
okay.
he's getting kind of close.
They're a little bit south of this.
Yeah, though if you're Usowa, you shouldn't have very much left to check other than, raft spots and power bracelets. And you know that if it's level 7, that the power bracelet's probably in level 7?
Yeah, power bracelet's required.
It's a required item, so he knows it shouldn't be in 9, and I think he's seen everything else.
I guess he has everything in 9, so he knows that it's... So he doesn't know if power bracelet's in this or 7.
I mean, also was looking for 7.
Oh, sorry, also.
So by process of elimination, he should know that out of the items he hasn't seen yet, that power bracelet has to be in 7.
Yes, that's correct, yes.
So it can't be in a power bracelet spot. Because he just needs something to force him to go check that raft. Hey, there we go. We got a blue ring pickup here from Alsoa.
And there's the silvers for a random effect, so now he just got to get back into 9, defeat Ganon, and make his way over to Zelda.
Meanwhile, Magic Friends is back here in level 7, still looking for what we know to be the power bracelet.
And Elsoa's just around the corner from getting into level 7. Yeah, I think of the runners that we're talking about here, Magic Friends is probably going to be the one that's going to be taking the most amount of time because still doesn't even have the ladder from Northwest Death Mountain.
Yeah, this is bringing back the, it's an hour and some odd in. You've only got a couple of Triforces. What's going through your mind? Again, my brain would be going, I'm missing something that's going to let me progress, and I haven't seen the White Sword item yet.
There's the Triforce for Elsoa, but there's random effect getting Ganon.
And he's already got the compass. We know the path wasn't super trolly.
Yeah, it's how we knew that you were closing in on Zelda's location even though you didn't know about it.
Alright, now Soa is now on his way to 9. Very nicely, he picked up that magical sword, so he's only going to need a couple hits on Ganon.
Yeah, looks like Random Effect might be in position here to take the 3 points. Elsoa will get 2 points, and Magic Friends will be getting the 1 point should things hold on here. Random Effect just a couple of rooms away. Elsoa about to hear the roar as he goes through this door. And you can put 3 on the board for Random Effect.
Alright, guys, let's get your GGs in chat for Random Effect, finishing with a time of 1:26:19. Alsoa gets a really good stun lock on Ganon, is able to finish him off here with the silver arrow.
Alright, so Elsoa now going to be checking these rooms, obviously, that you normally will check after you get done with Ganon, the shutter doors, to hope that they're right next to each other. In this case, we know they're not.
So yeah, I always get a little bit worried if there's a couple of shutter doors attached to Ganon. It's like, okay, please don't let me get blocked on the other side of this door so that I can't go back and check the rest of them.
And there we go. We made it official on the boards. There you are with 4 points, Paratroopa.
Woohoo! I'm not actually sure how... I'm not sure how much that means for my chances of winning, because I could still, lose pretty easily. We'll see. It's a pretty good start.
Yeah, it's definitely a great way to, kick off the first race.
Now I've got the momentum. The big mo.
Yes. Yes, that's always a good thing.
That's how this works.
All right, Alsoa is taking a bunch of staircases. He's going to find that same one that leads you to that one-off room, but nicely, it's going to give you a bit of a bomb upgrade. Not bomb upgrade, bomb refill.
Hello, Random Effect.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hi, GG.
GG.
Yeah, that was. Hold on, let me turn my thing on to push. One sec, that's much better. Yeah, GG. That was. I don't think I could have hit any more blocks or gone any worse routing in that. I don't think I could have. It's funny. I hit every block. I left the ladder on the coast until like an hour. Or sorry, I left the ladder on the overworld until like an hour in. Even though I found those any rows, and I was like, I even had the bombs. I had the any rows and I had the bombs. And I was like, I don't really want to go bombing up here. There's no need to at this moment. And yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, I was so key deprived early on. That's the half the reason I didn't do 8 is because I was key blocked and I was key deprived. And secondly, by the time I went and I was ready to go into 9, it was a 50-50. I had only 8 items, so it was a 50-50 at that point. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna dig 9, and nobody had done yet. So I was like, all right, maybe it's in 9. Nope, that wasn't true.
Yeah, the big thing is we were mentioning as Alsoa is just around the corner from getting this puzzle solved to score the 2 points in this race. All right, there you go. Shutter door opens up. Put 2 on the board for Alsoa.
Yeah, it sounds like the difference in this race was that I did actually go into Death Mountain when I found those take any's and bombed Death Mountain, and so I had ladder really early, and that was basically the difference.
All right, guys, let's get some GGs in chat for Alsoa, finishing with a time of 1:29:45.
GG.
But yeah, that was
that'll do it. I mean, I got pretty dang far before I realized, I need the white sword item. I wasn't honestly. If I would have had a key in 8 to keep going the first time I cleared it, I might have been right on your heels, even with leaving the ladder like an hour. And I wouldn't say it was an hour. It was pretty far. It was like over 50 minutes. But it was really big, just cleanup at that point, because I knew I had to go into 3 as well. Once I got the ladder, because I knew I was blocked by a ladder, and I was like, all right, it's either deep in 8 or I gotta probably find something on the overworld, because I was still missing Silver's bow and ladder. So I was like, something's on the overworld that I need right now.
Welcome and GG to Alsoa.
Thanks.
GG.
So, how many things did you call Stupenheimers?
I lost count. I had
Okay.
I quadruple dipped 3, triple dipped 8, and I was going to, if I hadn't finished in 3rd, I was gonna just immediately forfeit as soon as 1 second.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah, as soon as Magic Friends finished, I would have been like, all right, to heck with it.
Yeah,
this seed
Magic
was,
Friends
ugh.
just got the silver, not the silver spot, just got the ladder just a moment ago.
Would it actually surprise you to know, Random Effect and also, that you both pretty much went looking for the ladder at the exact same time? Like, you both realized at the exact same time that there was still a white sword item outstanding, and you were both searching.
Sounds
Honestly,
about right.
Yeah, but honestly, I wasn't even looking for a white sword item. I was looking for level 7.
Well, see, that kind of worked out in your favor. A
Yeah,
little bit.
and that kind of was what helped give the difference between Random Effect and Alsoa, the fact that you were still looking for level 7 and you full cleared the overworld to get to that, but
Come on, how often are double ladder blocks going to occur? Like, you just don't think about it.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it was a fun seed. At least everything seems to have had relatively nice HP. You could get plenty of money. You needed to go find a ladder.
I think I bought like 4 keys.
I was
right.
nearing to buy keys. I actually didn't actually need to buy keys, but I should have. Would have maybe helped me out. But I was key deprived nearly all game. I got down to 0 keys several times.
I managed to buy a blue ring.
That's nice.
Yeah, somehow at the end of the scene, I'm like, oh, I actually have more than like 1 key. I should buy a blue ring.
And with that death, Magic Friends has thrown in the towel and has opted to DNF this.
That's
that's unfortunate. I don't think that he was. I mean, he might get under 30 minutes, but it's going to be really close.
All right, let's get your GGs in the chat for Magic Friends. And my understanding is we have another race for all of you coming up here in just a moment.
Woohoo!
we get to do it all over again.
Like, can we all be
Yay!
in here during this race so that we can just like provide our own color commentary to the color commentary?
But as long as we can talk about cookies.
I haven't eaten dinner yet. Don't say that.
But cookies?
Instructions unclear. Just threw cookies at random effect.
Yay!
And he
See,
was so
that's
distracted
perfect.
by the cookies that I finished faster than him.
Oh, there we go. All right,
Yeah,
but yeah,
we're ready to roll. I'm ready to go right back in.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
let me jump out of here.
Yep, so am I.
Oh, for anyone wondering, my emulator sound completely died. It wasn't just something on y'all's end. If you heard it. That's why I had to restart the emulator.
I
Oh,
was
I was wondering
wondering.
what that was.
Yeah, because we saw the purple background, and I was like, what just happened?
Yeah, my audio died, and going into the 9 with no audio means I'm not going to hear Ganon right at the entrance.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. We're going to take a little bit of a break, rest up for the next 10 minutes, and we'll get back here and do this all over again.
Thanks.
All right, with that, I believe it's just going to be the two of us for this next race again, CD.
Yay, that sounds fun to me. I was just opening up a race room real quick.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, race number 2 in about 10-15 minutes from now. We'll talk to you in a few minutes.